Day 10 of our 365 Days of Abundant Life series. Hebrews chapter 12 verses 10 to 11. God's discipline is always good for us, so that we might share in His holiness. No discipline is enjoyable while it is happening. It's painful, but afterward, there will be a peaceful harvest of right living for those who are trained in this way. So, for today's topic title, God says, I am disciplining you for your good. I know you don't want to be disciplined. Too many times you've experienced punishment that was delivered out of anger, and so you recoil from the very idea. But my discipline flows out of my love, not my anger. I am not mad at you and I don't want to hurt you. However, I am willing for you to hurt a little so that you can share in my holiness. My discipline is never too harsh or inappropriate. I always know what the right discipline is for you. And while the hardship itself may not be what you would describe as good, you can be confident that because you are my child, I will use it in your life for a good purpose. The grand aim of my discipline is to make you holy and happy like Jesus. If you are willing to be trained by my discipline, molded and shaped by it, you will enjoy the peace and joy that comes from knowing everything is right between you and me. So this is about God's discipline. So tayo nga tayo as mga anak, dinidisiplina nga tayo ng mga parents natin, 'di ba? So same with God. That's how he is to us. He disciplines us not to, hindi para i-punish tayo or ganyan, but to guide us to the correct way and to transform us. So ganun siya. Though I have to agree, there was a line here sa book na sabi niya, my discipline is never too harsh, or I agree with that. It's never inappropriate, but the too harsh, well, there are really times then at times ma-feel natin ba na ay sobra naman. I mean, it's subjective, 'di ba? Sa iba, okay, it's okay. Then sa iba, it could be really too harsh, ganyan. So it depends on what you're going through. But for me, I know there were times na I could really say na parang ang hirap din ba? Ang hirap din. But what gives me hope is that knowing na He doesn't discipline us para i-punish tayo, ganyan. But it is always to transform us. Yun nga, to share in His holiness. Yun. So, I just would like to add, since this is about discipline, there's a quote kasi nagsabi na, discipline leads to habits, and habits leads to consistency. Consistency leads to growth. So, ma-relate ko siya dito, kasi about nitong book na to, this Abundant Life book. So this is also a challenge for me kasi dahil nga this is also a good way of disciplining myself to be consistent, na basahin siya every day and have my own reflection. So this is kasi nga in a day we have 24 hours a day, minus sa time na tulog tayo, but despite how busy the day is, I'd like to challenge myself ba na I would really spare some time na magbasa nito, each passage a day, and then reflection, because this is a way of one way of obeying God's word, and then discipline nga, and then maging consistent ba. So if you're disciplined and consistent, then you can have growth. So our spiritual growth as a Christian believers ba. So ganun siya. So sa challenge talaga siya dahil in a day ang daming nangyayari sa atin eh. But just give that an hour or two just to read and reflect, then para gumawa nitong video na to. It's a challenge for me, but I'm gonna take it since this is my way of para din maano ba yung spiritual growth ko. So ganun siya.